focus and whatnot. It's your boy Blazing Mellow right back with another one. But today we are live as fuck, man. We live as hell. I'm excited as fuck, man. My first time going live, man. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's just straight up get it, man. Today we're going to talk about the fears. Just fears in general. How the human psyche works. And how human behavior is motivated. Because humans are mostly motivated by fear. It's a straight up fact, man. Humans are motivated by fear. This is how the human psyche operates. And hold on a sec, let me get familiar with this live stream type of thing. What the fuck? What the fuck does this button do? What the fuck? That's crazy, man. Hold on, let me play around for a little bit. Okay, I can mute myself. Or I can switch on the camera. Hey, that's crazy, man. First time going live, I feel like a kid, man. I feel like a goddamn kid just figuring out something for the first time. But that's always great to do. Always do something for the first time. Because experience is everything in life. You just can't be some dumbass dude in his room all day who's just doing one thing over and over and over again because it feels familiar. And there's one big point I want to address, man, right away. I'm just kidding, I just made it up, man. I just received divine revelation. Humans are linked to the familiar type of shit. Hold on, how can I see my shit? How can I see it? There we go. But anyways, the human psyche is also ruled by familiarity. We all. Well, I don't, maybe y'all do. Basically, humans in general do things which are familiar already. We're always linked to some familiar type of bullshit. Because of fear. As I just was saying. Man, what the fuck are those notifications? Confusing as hell, man. But anyways, the human psyche is ruled by fear and familiarity. We always do things which we already have done before. Because it gives us some sense of safety, some sense of security. Because humans are cowards. Humans are cowards by nature. We don't go out and do something which we have never done for the first time. Because it's scary. This is really some weak spirit shit, to be straight about it, to be just blunt about it. This is some weak spirit shit. It all goes back to predictive programming, to behavioristic and conditioning of society. Because we're always trying to think that approval is everything. And we can't predict our approval levels when we just do something for the first time, you get it? It's like this, man. You're presenting yourself in a certain way for the very first time. One day out of nowhere, your ass just got the idea of, today I wanna be courageous. Today I finally grab my bolts, and today I finally wanna be myself. Now you're just initiating a whole new idea, a whole new feeling, a whole new character. But the thing is with your whole new character, which you're just initiating, is that it is very uncertain. It's not guaranteed. We're not in some Walmart type of thing where you get a receipt every time you buy something. Life ain't about getting receipts at the end of your experience. Because humans always want a receipt. We always want some safety, some security, some validation to motivate us to act in the first place. Because we're motivated by fear. But let's just stick to my example, man. If you wanna initiate some whole new character, some whole new, I don't know, persona of yours, of course there's no guarantee that whole new persona is going to be accepted in the first place. Therefore you cower, you tremble, you think not twice, million times before you're presenting yourself. As I was saying, this all goes back to predictive programming. It's not necessarily your fault. Because accountability is great, but we gotta be realistic about it. Not everything is your fault, right? Because you don't come out your mama's ass and be like, yeah, today's a good day to fuck myself over. Yeah, today's a good day to be socially anxious, man. Yes, sir. You don't do that shit. It's forced onto you. It's almost, I can say that word. It's almost as if you're mentally raped. You guys know what I meant to say. G-A-R-A-P without the G, man. You're just mentally raped in some sort. You're mentally hijacked by society. Not necessarily by some society as in your mama, your dad, or your peers. Society as in the people who crafted society. Those motherfuckers hijacked your intelligence into you tricking yourself that you're less than what you're actually capable of. It's all a mental setup. And this is what's even motivating the psyche of human beings. You don't motivate your own psyche. What's motivating your own psyche is some external force, which is once again crafted by a human being. An external force ain't some absolute type of thing, which is just like some sort of god we all have to objectively apply ourselves to. Fuck no. That thing which is motivating your psyche is crafted by a group of human beings who wanna play God in the sense of, oh yeah, we need to control everybody because only weak men see control. And this society is based off you being in a sort of metal box for you to no longer have the courage to expand beyond your means, do something unpredictable, unimaginable. Society is basically a whole big ass jail cell for you to think like you need to be docile, you need to be a little bitch, man, you need to get your balls cut off. They're really mentally cutting up your balls to be fucking, to be blunt about it. People who made this society have every intention in the world to cut up your two balls swinging down there, man. To be literal about it. But anyways, that ain't the point of the live stream. Actually, this is. But let me get into my points I wrote down, man. Yes, sir, man, I made notes today. I know I'm making live streams, so I have to be prepared in some sense. When I'm making a video, it's whatever, man. Videos are kinda goofy, man, because I was thinking. I'm just sitting in my sheet, talking to myself. This is way more interactive. This feels way more real just talking to people live. Shout out to the two motherfuckers watching. But anyways, let's just straight into the point of the actual video. To be honest, it's about fear. We will talk about fear today. To be more specific, external fears. Because external fears ain't really the thing. It's always about the internal fear. You can claim all you want. You're afraid of social, social interactions. You can claim all you want. You're afraid of spiders or something. You can always claim it's some external type of bullshit. But it's never the external force which is controlling your psyche. It's your internal force. It's your internal behaviors. It's your internal biases, which are just strictly directing your life. So an external thing can never really control me. An external force hasn't shit influence over me. It ain't having shit on me, man. External things ain't got shit on you. But what has shit on you is internal things. Because objects, in and of themselves, the object would be nothing without the subject, which is giving the object an subjective meaning. To be more easy about it and to make it sense into common human terminology, that person ain't got shit of an influence over you. That person is only influential because you make them influential. This is what's ruling the psyche of the human being. Fear. But the fear is not some external type of thing which is floating around and saying, yo, be afraid, yeah, be afraid. Even though it's appearing that that external entity has some sort of power over you. But in all actuality, it's just yourself. You are fucking yourself over. You are the reason you're docile. You are the reason you're afraid. You are the reason that you're a little bitch, man, to be straight up about it. Because we all say, well, I need to face my fears. As if my fears were some person. As if my fears were some object I have to face. But my fears is truly nothing but myself. I am the fear. I am what I'm afraid of. I'm not afraid to, for instance, talk to 10,000 people on the stage. I'm afraid of that bullshit. I'm afraid of myself. Because I come up with the thoughts and feelings which are even making me afraid of talking in front of 10,000 people. You're always afraid of yourself. I made a video called The Scariest Thing in Life is a Mirror, in which I was talking about that your behavioristics, your internal thoughts and feelings are mimicked everywhere. You go outside and see yourself, because you only see the world based on your thoughts and your feelings. You, who's watching this live stream right now, is coming up with interpretations about me, how I look, how I sound, how I dress, because of your inner thoughts and feelings. It's not that I'm wearing some sort of absolute type of shield, esoteric shield, which is saying, yo, interpret me this way, interpret me this way. It's your interpretation about life, which is making or breaking your experience, okay? So, don't get that one fucked up. You are your own worst enemy. Let me drink some, hold on a second. You are your own worst enemy. It ain't about the 1,000,000 people who are in front of you which you're afraid of. It ain't about that spider dropping down that ceiling. It's always about you. Life is personal. Motherfuckers say, oh, life ain't personal. Life is personal. Life is personal. Period. Because if it wasn't for you being a person, there would be no such thing as life. So life is the most utmost personal thing ever. It's just that the external world ain't personal. It's just that life itself is your mind the fourth, fifth, and sixth dimension, like Dollar the Pilot Man always like to say, shout out to Dollar the Pilot Man. That is personal. It's your subjective seed, which is creating life, which is making the external world even a thing, right? So, also, with that being said, facing your fears externally won't do shit. For instance, let's just keep sticking to the social anxiety example. If you're afraid of social interactions, there is no use of you going out and facing that fear. There is some use to it. I know I'm making a whole take on purpose right now, but hear me out for a sec. Facing the fear externally will only go so far, because that fear ain't external. So it's not up to you to go and say, I need to face people so my fear can get eradicated. Fuck no! What you need to do to eradicate the fear of social anxiety is to go within. You don't go without to face your fears, you go within to face your fears. And this is the whole theme of the live stream. You are the theme of the... Let's talk about your ass for a sec, man. We're not going to talk about celebrities, some external bullshit. We're going to talk about your ass for a sec. Right? You are the problem. I love to break it to you. I don't hate to break it to you, but I love to break it to you. You are the problem. My guy or my girl or what the fuck you are. My messiah is my donkey. Donkey Kong XY jawline ass motherfucker. I don't know who the fuck you are. But you, my friend, are the issue. You are the issue. It's not about some external type of force. It's always about your subjective interpretation about the external force, who is screwing over your life or making your life. Right? So don't go out trying to face your external fears. They're of no use. Shout out to the Hanged Empress. Hey, but shout out to you, man. What's good? Shout out to all my Magic Terror readers. Shout out to everybody who's watching, man. Shout you out. Anyways, what the fuck I was about to say? Now I lost my whole train of thought. I'm forgetful as hell this Gemini season. What the fuck's wrong with me? I think it's everybody. Let me check my notes. Yeah, there we go. It's not for you to say that the external type of thing has some sort of power over you. You don't go out and say, yeah, okay, let me face my fears. You go within to say, let me face my fears, right? It's all about you, baby, like Nate Dogg said. It's all about you, or like Tupac, whoever the fuck that was. It was Tupac. It's all about you, baby. And the crazy thing is that humans have the weirdest fetish to go about life in some sort of feared mind state. It's like we preoccupy our life with some sort of fear within us. And I don't know why. I seriously don't know why. In my mind, I always think I know the world is going to be against me. So why do I have the audacity to turn my own mind against me? How much sense does that make, man? Zero sense in the world. If everybody's against you, why should you be against yourself, man? And to be real about it, if you are against yourself, everybody will be against you even more. Because people are treating you the way you see yourself, right? People are treating you the way you see yourself. And it's not about your physical looks. It's not about your, I don't know, your receding hairline or something. It's about how you see yourself mentally. If I look at myself as somebody who's unworthy, who's nervous as fuck, who is, I don't know, timid, people will treat me like I'm a nobody. People just walk all over my boundaries. But if I would treat myself with respect, I will carry myself with respect. Therefore, people will respect me. Really, people are waiting for you to reveal yourself. For them to judge you. It's really stupid, man. People wait on you to reveal yourself. And how you reveal yourself is an indicator to the mind of people. To say like, okay, I can go so far with this person. If you reveal yourself in a confident manner, in a respectful manner, in a, I don't have a blocked throat chakra manner, people would be like, okay, I can make fun out of him or her. Because if I would make fun out of that person, I know they will speak up. You get it? But contrary, on the other side, on the opposing spectrum, if you would be somebody who's like very nervous, very timid, you're shitting your pants for no apparent reason when you're walking into that social gathering event, people will be like, I can dog walk over this motherfucker. I can do what the fuck I want with this motherfucker. Yeah, she won't speak up, he won't speak up, so I can use them. I could be like, hey, yo, bro, buy me some drinks, and they will probably do it. You get it? This is how the human mind works. People will judge you based on how you judge yourself. So don't get it fucked up. If somebody treats you in a weird way. It's because you see yourself in a weird way. Once again, everything in life is a mirror. Everything in life is some sort of reflection. People will treat you how you treat yourself. So don't get it fucked up. If people treat you fucked up, go within, you treat yourself fucked up in the weirdest way. This is how the human psyche works. And this is how the human behavior is even working in the first place. If somebody sees you a certain way, it's because you see yourself a certain way. So don't get it fucked up, man. And another thing, don't get lost in the object. It's always you, the subject, which is interpreting the object in the first place. Right? Nothing has a quality. Literally nothing has a quality. What's giving this bottle of water a quality? Your mind right now. So your mind is the reason for that bottle of water to have a certain meaning. And it goes beyond this mere bottle of water. It goes for everything, man. It goes for your job, your life purpose, your relationships, how you see yourself. It really goes for everything. These things have no initial quality. But what's giving these things a quality is you. What am I saying? What's my whole point, man? My whole point is all about you. The human behavior is a direct reflection, like a behavior in the sense of actions, is a direct reflection on how the mind works. This is really, if you watch 10,000 spiritual videos per day, this is all they're saying. We're making so many videos, but we're always saying one thing. It's all about you. It's all about your mind. All my videos, every, 80 videos I made, in every single video, the essence of it is, it's all about you. It's all about your mind. This is what's making or breaking your life. You. Therefore, you should take your life very serious. Go watch your routine, man. Go what you do on a day-to-day basis. How do you treat yourself? What you doing? What you into? This is a direct reflection of who you are. And if you don't like your results, it's about damn time to change up who the fuck you are, man. What's wrong with my chat, man? What the fuck? I don't fucking know. Yes, adrenaline junkies, man. Shout out to the Hanged Empress. Humans also are adrenaline junkies. In the sense of, we seek some sort of experience, which is always confirming our bias, which is confirming that adrenaline. But adrenaline is nothing but the root chakra perfume. Adrenaline is the root chakra perfume. Because fear and adrenaline goes hand in hand. I made a video once about fear, which I was saying that if you're in an unfamiliar scenario, you always build adrenaline. Really, you always build adrenaline if you're in a new experience. But that adrenaline is very potent. If you direct that adrenaline, which is flowing through your body, to some bullshit, that bullshit will grow. But if you direct that adrenaline in that new experience to a positive mindset, that mindset will grow. Its energy goes where attention flows. And this is why new experiences are so powerful. Because in new experiences, we develop a whole lot of adrenaline, a whole lot of juice to confirm what's on our mind. Because the thing on our mind wouldn't be a thing if we wasn't putting some emotional juice behind it. A thought in and of itself is just very fluky, it comes and goes. But the reason a thought stays is because you're putting in some emotion behind your thought. Shout out to Inside 11, man. That's my guy, man. Check out Inside 11, everybody. He's doing some very inspirational work, man. It's really, he knows what he's talking about, especially about the religion type of pillow. Inside 11 knows what the fuck he's talking about. So I know he feeds me. Shout out to Inside 11 and Thank Empress. Check both of them out, man. Very powerful spirits. But anyways, a thought is just nothing. We all think. I think about shit 24/7. About 10,000 amount of thoughts. But what's making the thought a behavioristic is the emotion behind it. If I wouldn't be emotionally connected to that thought, it wouldn't become an action. Because this is what a six-dimensional creature is. A thought and the feeling, which is making it an action. So, a thought is just very powerless, to be more exact, to be more specific, to be true, man. Because what's ruling the behavioristics of a human being is emotions. Humans are emotional creatures because that's the reason why those motherfuckers say humans are animals. Not because you are an animal, is allegory to your natures, your animalistic natures. That's why scientists say humans are animals. It's just a play on words, man. It's just like they're doing everybody dirty, man. They're saying humans are animals for a reason, because humans are ruled by their desires. Humans are animals. Humans are emotionally driven. And your emotions is what's making or breaking your character, is what's making and breaking the human psyche. Your emotions, they're like what's holding everything together. They're like cement, not semen, cement, which is holding everything together, right? If it wasn't for you being emotionally connected to watching Blazing Mellow's live stream, you wouldn't be here. If you just had the thought, you would just come and go. But you're emotionally connected, this is why you're staying here. And this is where they play on y'all. Manipulating your emotions. Once again, like the Hanged Empress was saying, adrenaline junkies. Adrenaline is a very powerful emotion, which is the forefather of fear. Adrenaline is like the big daddy of fear. Adrenaline is something which is released when your life is in danger, and the whole world is promoting your life to be in danger. You go on social media if there is fear of missing out. You go to your job because you're afraid of not getting money, therefore you think your life is in danger when you don't get that back. The world is promoting for you to stay in your root chakra, for you to stay in your survival-based mode. It's not promoting you to rise, I know that's a very demonic word, to rise to your heart chakra, to be like, what do I care about? The word ain't promoting you to rise to your thought chakra, your crown chakra, to be like, okay, what is it that I think about? Fuck no! The word is promoting fear for a reason. Because those who are in fear will always stay stupid, and the system is made up for you to be in fear. You go to a job because you're afraid to starve. You go to a job because you're afraid to lack shelter. You go out to that social gathering because your life depends on validation. You go on social media because you're afraid to miss out. Type shit, man. The world is ruled by fear-mongering. It's just fear-mongering, period. Because fear keeps somebody stupid. Why do you think a human being is smarter than an animal? Because you are something which is an intellect. And the intellect is a tool to go beyond fear. And animals don't have that tool. This is why animals are stupid. I know scientists will pull out some dumbest reasoning with like their brain sizes, which is true. But that spirit wouldn't develop a body with a debilitated brain if it wasn't for them being ruled by the emotions. So the reason humans are smarter than animals is because humans have initially the ability, I know nobody's using that ability, but that's a whole different story, but humans have the ability to go beyond fear. But nobody's teaching you to go beyond fear. And fear is not about your life being in danger. Fear in this world is very subtle. It's very subconscious. You do everything out of fear, which I was saying for like for the 10,000th amount of times. Your job is rooted in you being afraid. You go to your Instagram account because you're afraid to miss out. Fear is not about some survival-threatening type of instance. It's about some synthetic thing, some made-up thing, which is promoting you to be in a state of, damn, my life is in danger even though your life ain't in danger. This word is a master of gaslighting. Why do you think some ancient cultures said that the whole world is an illusion? Because it is, man! It fucking is an illusion! I know it ain't an illusion when something is threatening your life, but in this world, nothing is threatening your life. You ain't fighting some gorillas which are about to kill you. You ain't fighting some tigers which is about to kill you. It's a mental trick. The word got you in some mental trick to think that you expressing things which really ain't that serious are supposed to evoke fear in you. This is a big point, man. That's the whole inverted star witchcraft, where you are beyond your mind. Not beyond, below your mind. Where you are below your mind. In the sense of, your thoughts and feelings rule you. You don't rule your thoughts and feelings. And once again, humans are animals. They say humans are animals for a reason. Because humans and animals think alike. Humans and animals feel alike. Humans are ruled by the mind, and animals are ruled by the mind. Therefore, you don't act out of intention, out of logic, out of the sword energy, like the logic, the sword energy. You act out of survival mode. You're just like a rabbit who's afraid of his life. You're just like an elephant who's afraid of his life. Because you don't have any discernment. You don't have any intelligence. Knowledge is power for a reason. Because if you would have an enlightened sense of knowledge about your ass, some really intricate and detailed way of thinking and coordinating your life, you wouldn't be in survival mode. This is why the solution for you being in survival mode is to expand your mind, is to develop knowledge. Because knowledge is like, how do you say it? It's your steering wheel. It's the driving entity inside of your spirit. Right? If it wasn't for you, developing some sort of knowledge. You wouldn't have a direction. But nobody has a direction. Everybody's just some chicken without a head, man. Keyword, without a head, without a mind on their shoulders. Everybody is like a chicken without a mind on their shoulders. Because desires in their nature are impulsive. They lack direction. It's like the water element. It's very chaotic. It ain't structured. It's earth, which is structuring water. It's a foundation, which is structuring water. But humans don't have a foundation. And what is a foundation? Your word shall be your bond, like the Bible like to say. Your word should be your bond. Something you stand on. Something which is giving you stability. But you don't stand on shit, because you don't have any intelligence. Therefore you're ruled by your emotions, by your waters. You're driven everywhere. When the wind blows in that direction, you go there. When the wind blows in this direction, you go there. You get it? When Joe Biden's making a speech, oh, let me grab my phone. Joe Biden, oh my God is online. When some sort of YouTuber is online, some sort of Twitch streamer is online playing Fortnite, oh, let me get on Twitch, let me watch Fortnite. You're like this, man. You're like a feather. How much percentage do I have left? Okay, enough. You're like a feather blown away by the wind. And the wind is an external force. You're driven by the external because you lack knowledge. Knowledge and logic. Logic and knowledge mixed together, man. Logeless, however the fuck you wanna call it. I'm making up words right now. But really, this is just it, man. That's just the fact of the matter. You lacking logic. And it's Gemini season, man. Shout out to all my Geminis. It's goddamn Gemini season for a reason. Of course for a reason, but I meant to say, you're meant to operate in this, like, 20 days. We have, like, 21 days left. To develop some sense of logic about yourself. Because humans are animalistic. Once again, they say humans are animals not because you are an animal, but you act like an animal. Those scientific dudes are making allegories, which are really doing you guys dirty, man. Humans are animals, and now you have people saying, yeah, I'm nothing but an animal. They got you ass, man. They're right about it, man. Humans are animals. Because you act out your animalistic natures. It's not up to you. If he was born a human, to act like an animal. I don't get it, man. What the fuck is God doing on this earth? Why is God making humans? 99% of humans could just be an animal and work just fine. Because you're doing nothing different than an animal. Man, God ain't cooking, man. God is doing some dumb ass shit, man. What the fuck is God doing, man? God just should have made everybody an animal. Except like me and somebody who's able to think it all in the chat and shit. But God should have just made motherfuckers an animal and you would have peace on earth, man. You know what? I understand depopulation control because we need to get rid of your motherfuckers, man. Press that button, please press that button. We need to get rid of your asses because you guys are not doing shit, man. You're not doing shit, you're like an animal. You are a waste of possibility. For me, the word human ain't an insult because a human is somebody who's able to think. We shouldn't call you guys humans. We should call you guys animals because it's unjust to use the word human as an insult. You get it? Because we should just call you guys fucking animals. And that's just it, man. Enough about that shit, man. Shout out to Mooney Mercury Baby, man. Shout him out, man. He's great, man. He's the goat, man. Check out Mooney Mercury Baby if you haven't, guys. I don't know, man. If you watch me and you don't know about Mooney Mercury Baby, you probably live on the rock, man. Just check it out, man. He's very great, man. He knows what the fuck I'm talking about. He's having great knowledge. Makes great music. Just check it out, man. Dope ass spirit. Dope ass spirit. Shout him out, man. But anyways, man. Also a thing which I was talking about earlier is about facing external fears. And this is pretty much useless. It's a time waste facing external fears. Because fears of the nature, like the nature of fears, is internal. Life's nature is internal. Life, the mind, fourth, fifth and sixth dimension is internal. It's within you. Even your eyesight, your eyes are within your body. You see the world from within. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with facing your fears externally. Because this is what you should have done anyways. Your body will lead you to do that shit anyways. But the starting point is to face yourself on the inside. Because I can guarantee you, if you spend 2 days, 3 days, even a whole day, or even fuck days, 2 hours without your phone, you will see everything wrong with you. You will see where you lack. You will see where your fears are. Keyword, you will see. You will look on the inside. So it's not up to you to face external fears. Because that object is only meaningful because of your subject, of this subject, and you are the subject. You're giving it meaning. And this is what I don't understand about animals. Not humans this is what I don't understand about animals. Animals don't know that they have some sort of control. I know I was preaching a man who seeks control is a man who needs to die. But you have a whole lot of control over yourself. You don't have any control over me right now. You can't do shit on me. Your words are just words. You can say what the fuck you want. You have no control over me. But what you do have control over is your inner world. And if you make yourself so powerful, eventually you can have control over me. Because it's always the powerful object is sucking in the less powerful object. No homo pause. What the fuck was this game called? Yeah, Agario. Shout out to everyone who knows Agario. It's basically a game in which it was like a bubble, a big ass bubble, and you have to eat lesser bubbles. And this is how life works. The bigger bubble, the bigger mind, is eating the lesser mind. So if you are the bigger mind, you know what I'm talking about if you truly do shadow work. You, the bigger mind, if you express yourself towards people, you will suck them in, no homo boss. You will just overtake them, but not intentionally. It's not your intention to go out and be like, okay, today I wanna suck in everybody, no homo boss. I wanna have control over everybody. It's just nature. It's just like a vacuum cleaner. If the force is so big, you will attract things towards you. To make it simple, if you are a big spirit, if you are accountable and do shadow work 24/7, but basically 24/7, if you do shadow work 24/7 and you step outside and encounter somebody who ain't doing shadow work 24/7, you will take over their mind in the sense of they will be submissive towards you. And don't get it fucked up, don't get it some homosexual meaning towards it. It's just some submissive type of context in the sense of you're superior in character. And this is how you can have control actually. It's not your intention to seek control. It should be your intention to just have control over yourself. And the rest will come. So fuck control, man. People who seek, I'm saying this to say that, man. People who seek control externally, like rulers of the world, rulers of the whole world, of like the Western Hemisphere to be exact, really the whole world, rulers of the whole world, seek control over people. They seek control over me and you. They try to seek control because they themselves ain't about nothing. Let me drink some and I will explain what I just said. Ooh, it's exhausting. Talking so much, it's exhausting. But anyways, it's all for the better. The rulers of the world, or anybody who seeks control over people, for instance, are truly the weakest of weaks. You only seek control, you only cheat if you're losing, man. It's like you wouldn't cheat in the poker game if you wasn't losing. If you was winning, you wouldn't cheat. If you was winning that football game, that soccer game, you wouldn't cheat. So cheaters are losers. People who seek control are cheaters. And only losers cheat. Period. Mic drop. Only losers cheat. Only losers cheat. Only losers seek control over others. The most pitiful humans seek control over other humans. There was some anime I was watching, and some queen said to her daughter, the princess, your father is a weak king, because he only feels safe when he has control over everybody. He only steps outside to society when everybody is a puppet, when everybody is like some checkerboard figure. And this truly hit the nail in the coffin. It just nailed it, man. It just nailed it. People who seek control only feel safe when everybody is like their slave. And people only do that who have their charismatic gifts. Shout to the pilot, man. You wouldn't seek control if you wouldn't have charismatic gifts, man. If you could convince people by your character, by your capability, by your knowledge, you wouldn't come up with the thought of, okay, today I wanna control everybody. Today I wanna develop laws. So then when motherfuckers disobey the law, I will put them in jail, man. So now I can feel safe running the world. It's some bullshit going on, but enough about the rulers of the world. How the fuck do I got to the rulers of the world, man? We're talking about US right now. But anyways, man, let me check my points if I have something else to say. Fuck it, man. Fuck my points, I'll just restore it. Enough said about my points, man. The thing about the human psyche is that it's hijacked. I made the drawing today. I'll show it to y'all. This is actually a good graphic, a good allegory to explain what I'm about to explain. Where is it? Please. Come on, there it is. Can you see it? Come on. Oh, hell no, please, come on. What the fuck? Fuck it, I'll explain it without my drawing. The human psyche, as I was saying, is motivated by desires. But your desires are handed to you. They're gifted towards you by the external world. People are saying, yo, beauty standards, there you go. Here's the apple, there you go. Here's your desire. And now you're getting emotionally connected to the desire. Your spirit, mind, and body is truly engulfed with that desire right now, which is given to you by the external world. To be more specific, by society, which is crafted by the rulers of the world, who ain't shit, man. Preach! This is how the human psyche is operating, by giving you some sort of desire, which is now occupying your mind, spirit, body, and soul. And the desire which is giving to you is not coming from your heart, it's not coming from your genuine intention, it's coming because somebody told you so. Period. Somebody told you so. And you only accept blindly desires which are just given to you if you have no discernment, if you have no character based on your own, if you are nobody. This is why it's so important to share the word, guys. I can only speak from my experience. Since 2 days, 2.5 days, I'm living like a monk, man. I'm living like a monk. I'm not on social media for entertainment. I'm still on social media to post. But I was noticing how social media is a desire given to me, which was just promoting my brain to rot, man. All these dumbest TikTok memes. Yeah, Skibbity Wrist, yeah, Ohio, Sigma, yeah, level 5, get. Only my Gen Zs know what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah, man, Skibbity Wrist, all type of shit. Those type of human desires in the form of social media is something given to me. And I was seeing how much it's ruining my brain. So I can speak from experience. Yo, I was just talking about some dumb ass Gen Z words and now my views are getting up. What the fuck is this, man? What the fuck? YouTube and shit, but anyways. I was noticing how social media is a given desire. So I excluded myself from social media, from scrolling 24/7. I'm only on social media since 2.5 days. Just to post. Literally just to post. I'm just there to post my tweets, post my drawings, post my videos, just create. Because if you consume too much social media, it's about you receiving more input than output. And if you receive so much input, you will be fat as fuck, man. Have you ever seen a fat person? I know I'm skinny, I am slim as hell, but a fat person is somebody who can move very slow. Because you're intaking so much. This ain't about the fat person, look beyond the example. A fat person is intaking so much. Receiving. And if you receive so much, you will get slow. Because there's so much information stuck within your fat ass body. To the point you have no free mental space to operate. And this is what's fucked up about the word. You're trained to be a consumer. You're trained to do this all day. Hold on, you guys. Come on. You're trained to do this all day. All day, every day. You're trained to do this all day. You receive. Now your brain is fried. Now everything which is in your head is Skibbity Wrist, yeah, Ohio, yeah, Sigma, yeah, Fortnite, yeah, Call of Duty, yeah, Joe Biden, yeah, praise Jesus, yeah. No, this is inside of your brain 24/7. And now you have no clear thinking abilities to act out your own character. Because you're so lost in what you just received. And as I was saying for like 10,000 amounts of times, I don't mind it though, repetition is powerful. As I was saying for 10,000 times, the word is trying you to receive. It's some ADHD ass promoting words. So, what I was doing, to finally get to the point, what I was doing since like 2.5 days, I cut that shit completely off. I'm just sitting with myself. Normally now, when I was seeking entertainment, when I used to go on TikTok, on Instagram, to check out some dumbass memes. Nothing wrong with that, but it's all about moderation. Now I sit with myself. Now I do this, man. Hold on a sec. I do this, man. Talking to myself. Don't bother, it's in German. You guys can read it anyways. Talking to myself. Because now, I have more time to take care of myself. I have more time to nurture myself and to heal my wounds. Once again, the reason why everybody's promoting so many flashing lights, so many TikTok algorithms, so much social media scrolling, is for you to get distracted. I know it sounds very pseudo and very, how do we say, conspiracy theory like. Oh, a distraction from what? A distraction from what? Who am I? I can't change the word. Man, listen, you stupid ass. It's a distraction from you dealing with yourself, healing yourself. Period. The word is a big ass distraction from you healing with yourself. Because a cripple A dumb individual is easy to rule. You can train an animal, but the animal can train you. Because you're retarded. No, the animal, yeah, you as well, but the animal is retarded. Therefore, you can train it. If the animal would happen to be 10,000 times smarter than you, good luck training that animal. A spider can't train me, even though I'm terrified of spiders. Dumbest example. A gorilla can't train me. A bird can't train me because the bird can't teach me shit. So, the same principle applies to humans. You can rule the human if the human can't challenge you intellectually. Therefore, just throw out some dumbass toys, some metal screens, some flashing lights, some type of devices to keep him stupid. Because if you keep him stupid, they aren't the threat. Adolf Hitler, not my goat, I was about to say some dumbass shit, said a hardest quote once. How can I translate it on honestly? Oh yeah, what a fortune. It's such a fortune that humans don't think. He said that shit. It's a fortune that humans don't think. Now they're stupid and I can control them. Hidden in plain sight, haters. Hidden in plain sight. Illuminati, hidden in plain sight type of mechanism. It's hidden in plain sight. They saying it. A dude who was ruling over goddamn the whole European continent for some period of time said, what a fortune that humans don't think. Do you think nowadays there's anything different? Don't be naive, man. Come on, don't be naive. Don't think Joe Biden's in your best interest. Don't think the first lady, or whatever the fuck her name is, the first lady is in your best interest. Don't think some politic ruler is in your best interest. Don't think that way, man. Don't be so naive. They ain't in your best interest. And you also need to understand one thing. Everything which is promoted and which is given a whole lot of attention to is canonized. It's canon. Canaanite God. Shout out the witchcraft, man. Canaanite God. It's canonized. It's canon material to be released because it's safe. Let me ask you a question. If you was the supreme ruler of some poker tournament, would you make it a fair game? Fuck no, you would cheat. You would do everything in the power everything in your power to manipulate that poker game. So what makes you think the rulers of the world are any different? Do you think this is even playground? Do you think the world is some fair playground? Fuck no, man. The world ain't no fair playground. The world is all about some bullshit. It's an unfair playground. Because if it was a fair playground, let me tell you one thing. If the world was truly all about evolving, promoting social media wouldn't be a thing. We should bully motherfuckers for being into social media all day. We should roast the shit out of motherfuckers who are stupid. We should jump idiots who ain't doing shit with their life. Don't let me be a politician. I will be the next Hitler, I swear to God, but in the good way. If I was to be some sort of politician, all hell will break loose because I will punish motherfuckers physically who are retarded and who will refuse to change because I'm so frustrated, it's crazy. Don't let this impulsive ass motherfucker be some sort of ruler because I will hell will be on earth, man, for all you stupid motherfuckers. If I would be a ruler, I would punish motherfuckers who ain't intelligent. Now that I think about it, China ain't doing shit bad. Shout out to China, because China is promoting people to be smart. The algorithm of the TikTok in China is promoted into people having gifts, talents, and invention skills. Shout out to Mooney Mercury, baby. He mentioned this in his last live stream. How important invention skills are. You innovating new technology and devices. The algorithm of China is predicated to promote people who are inventors and who are capable. So a human being in China will become diligent. But in the Western world, in Western Europe, in America, it's the opposite. What's canonized here is bullshit. Yeah, Skibbity Wrist, yeah, Ohio, yeah, Sigma, yeah. I know you guys don't understand it. It's just some stupid ass Gen Z shit. Maybe you guys do understand it. But if you don't understand what I was just saying, consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself lucky. But the gist of it, all which I was just trying to convey, the algorithm over here in the Western world, which is Western Europe and America and Canada to be exact, maybe even Mexico, to be specific, is promoted to promote degeneracy, straight up degeneracy, man. We're going on TikTok right now live, and we will see what the fuck is promoting there. Come guys, let's just scroll for a sec. Now this is the false account. Where's my retarded account? Where all the memes pop up. Where is it? There we go. Stupid. Oh no! Of course the live stream switched. Sports, football, Fortnite. What else is on TikTok? What else is on TikTok? Video games. What else is on TikTok? Wars. Israel, Palestine, a dude who lost his whole home. Real ass retardation is on the Western world promoted. So to make the big point around the boat, do what Melo was doing. Social media fasting. I feel like a monkey, man. All I do is draw, talk to myself, write to myself, make videos, meditate, build my creativity, make some social media posts. That's literally everything. That's literally everything. The moon hit Aquarius in my 8th house, so I was all about changing my whole core, right? So do the shot moon in every baby. Yeah, real skibbity, man. Yeah, real skibbity. Yeah, skibbity wrist. Yeah, skibbity. Ohio Zigma. Yeah, level 5. Get. Yeah, skibbity. Yeah, some bullshit like that, man. I know it's funny as hell. What do you think I know all about it, man? I consume that shit too. I know, man. I'm the targeted audience. Young teenagers, man. Some retarded as teenagers, but I ain't retarded. Jokes on y'all motherfuckers. But do what Melo was doing. Social media detox. You heard the shit 1,000 times, social media detox. But actually do it, man. Actually motherfucking do it. Because when you do it, you have more time and space for all possibilities, for God. For the great space. I like to call God the great space. Because what is God? Clarity. Nothingness. Space! This is what God is. Well, I just gained a viewer, man. When I was talking about God, Jesus Christ watching. Shout out to Jesus Christ. Now he left, man. Oh my God. I scared Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck? I swear Jesus is watching my videos, man. But he's just camera shy. It's crazy. He's camera shy. I swear Jesus is watching my videos, man. I swear to goodness. I swear to goodness. Shout out to Inside 11. He said, it blinds the fuck out of my first eye. Yeah, right, man. This is what I'm saying, man. It blinds the shit out of your first eye. Because now when you close your eyes, all which is in your head is skibbity wrist, yeah, meme, Ohio, yeah, memes, Fortnite, yeah, the new Fortnite update, Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, Call of Duty, man, FIFA, football, NFL, NBA, Joe Biden, war in Israel. When you close your eyes, when you go to sleep, now this was all on your imagination, all on your first eye. And let me tell you guys one thing. There's my point. The light of the world is occupying your mind. The light of God is occupying your mind. What is the light of God in the Bible? They say the light of God is everywhere. What is the light of God? Shout out Inside 11. What is the light of God, man? The light is information. Light is information. And what is God? An animalistic ruler. God is a human playing the devil, playing some sort of tyrant. Once again, for all my slow folks, for the slow bus, meep meep, for everybody in the back of the slow bus, again, please again, I was distracted on TikTok, for all the slow bus motherfuckers, man. The light is information, period. And God is a human playing some sort of rulership. And this is everywhere. The information of the rulers are everywhere. The light of God is everywhere. The light of God is in your head right now. When you think about space, you think about Earth flying in some vacuum. When you think about water, you think of H2O. Hydrogen, nitrogen, whatever the fuck it is. I was bad in chemistry because my teacher was a bitch. Man, I hate my chemistry teacher, man. She was such a bitch, man. I was like, yo, I don't understand this. Can you please help me? 13-year-old Melo, or like, was I 14 or 15? I don't know. 15-year-old Melo was like this. Yo, teacher, I don't understand it. And she was like, yo, go read into your book, man. Ever since I was a kid, the world was promoting me to educate myself. But enough about my traumas, man. Enough about my traumas of not getting that. Let's just stick into the light of God for a sake. And by the way, guys, is my audio quality alright? I have a new microphone. Just let me know if my audio quality is alright. Just say yes or no, man. Just say yes or no. Would help. That would help me a ton if my audio quality would get some sort of feedback. But anyways, the light of God is everywhere. The information of the rulers is everywhere. Pre-reviewed information is everywhere. That pre-reviewed information is deeply within you. I made a tweet about this a couple days ago. You guys know how they like to conquer nations, how they like to take over nations. But do you know what they then took over first? Your mind. Thank you, Mercury baby. Okay, all is alright. Thank you, man. They like to conquer your mind first, not physical land. Because this is much more important than conquering physical land. If those motherfuckers would conquer America, but wouldn't conquer the minds of people, there would still be some sort of rebellion going on. But the reason America, because it's such a easy example to make up, the reason America is conquered and there's a rebellion is because they wasn't satisfied enough with conquering the physical land. They took it a step deeper. They conquered the mental land. They was like, okay, now we own Oklahoma. Now we own West Dakota. Now we own Arizona. Now we own New York City. Now we own, I don't know, Texas. They wasn't stopping at this. They took it a step further. They was like, yeah, okay, now we need to invent religion. Actually, they invented religion before they come over. First, there was like, yo, native people, we have a brand new ideology. We have a brand new way of thinking. Come on and apply. Come on and succumb. Do you want to have a job? Yo, guys, look at this. Hold on a sec. Yo, guys. Are you tired of hunting animals with this? Are you tired? I invented some sort of, oh, bigger spider. I invented some sort of rifle to kill animals much easier. They basically entice people with their information, with their mental abilities to succumb. Because tyranny just physically ain't going nowhere. Tyranny is mentally. They invented Christianity for people to succumb, for people to be grateful for George Washington. What did they say? The American dream, yeah. It's as simple as that, man. So they have to take over your mind first. When you take over somebody's mind, it's a rap. It's a chicken sandwich rap, man. It's a rap, man. It's over. It's over when you take somebody's mind. When you overtake somebody's mind. And even nowadays, your mind is even more intensely taken over. Because the land is already taken over for like decades. For like hundreds of years. It's finished. But what ain't finished is taking over your mind. Because this is a constant job. Land is fixated. If you take it over once, it will stay there. It's fixated, it's Taurus. If you do it once, it will stay there. The land will change. But the human mind will change. They have to keep on inventing new shit to take over the human mind. They have to keep on inventing new psyops to take over the human mind. And this is the ongoing battle. They're conquering still land. This land. Not Germany, not France, not the Netherlands, not America, not Canada, not Alaska, not Hawaii. They're conquering this land. Ongoing. In this current moment, as you watch Mello's, I would say Mello's Magic Sound, Blazing Mello's live stream, they're conquering somebody's mind right now. As we talk, as we speak, as we express ourselves. So, you at war. There was a reason, as a kid, why I always envisioned myself as some sort of fighter when I was in school, mentally speaking. Every time I went to school, I imagined, okay, I'm fighting right now. I don't know why, it was some intuitive knowing. Every time I was like, even in like preschool, not preschool, middle school, junior high school, 8th grade, 9th grade, I always envisioned myself, I'm fighting right now. I'm battling right now. And I thought it was my competitive nature as a fire sign. My Sun conjunct Mars. I thought it was just that, okay, or I'm just a very, how do you say it, competitive individual. But it goes deeper. If you step outside to society, if you go outside to society, you're fighting 24/7. It's a mental battle, it's not a physical battle. Yeah. Physical battles are obvious. They're easy to pinpoint. It's a mental battle. The human psyche is constantly fighting, constantly at war with yourself and other people. It's a fight, man. It's a fist fight. It's a fight about intellect, about swords, about sharp material. Oh, Spider, what the fuck? Man, Spider-Man is holding me today. What the fuck? Crazy as shit. But spiders are a good omen. Spiders are a representation of your conquering insecurities. If you're dreaming of a spider, this is you conquering insecurities. Or you being lost in insecurities. High octave or low octave. Some good fun fact on the side, man. The human mind is constantly fighting, constantly battling. The human mind is constantly in survival mode. And you're only in survival mode if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. If you lack know-how. So, the battle ain't about physical battle, not about some Indians with a bow and arrow shooting some white-ass European 5'2" asses. No, the battle is a mental battle. It's a fucking mental battle. And best believe it's a psyop. What they was talking about, it was all the war, it was all fighting. No, it was a mental fighting. They was coming and convincing motherfuckers mentally with Christianity, with paganism. Type shit, man. Type shit. Shout to Open Third Eye Beats, man. The Blazing Sun, man. Shout out, man. It's sort of the Blazing Sun, Raging Sun, Blazing Mellow. It's all within me, man. But Mellow always stays the same, man. Mellow's like my real life name. Yeah, man. It's my nickname, but it's very close to my real life name. Ever since I'm a baby, people call me Mellow. My grandpa named me Mellow. Shout out to Grandpa. Rest in peace, Grandpa. He was like my father, man. Rest in peace, Grandpa. Yeah, man. Let's just dive straight away from Mellow Law, because this will take us a whole nother hour to break down Mellow Law. Mellow Law is deep, man. Shout out to Mellow. Shout out to Mellow, man. I shout myself out, yes sir. Know yourself. Know yourself. Know who you are, so you won't get lost and you won't succumb. No, so you won't succumb to the war which is going on outside of yourself. The best sword, the best weapon is to know yourself. And a great way to know yourself is astrology. Why do you think astrology has such a bad name? If you a man talking about I'm into astrology, people will be like, what the fuck? Are you gay? Are you stupid? Are you a bitch? Why do you think astrology has such a bad reputation? Because it's so powerful. The world is in reverse. The things which are the most praised are the most bullshit things. But the things which are the most useful are the most stones casted towards, man. It's all in reverse. It's all in reverse. If shit is going to talk about negatively, take a second look at it, because it might be some real shit. But if shit is going to talk about positively, take a second look as well, because you can assume it's some bullshit, man. Some dude named Jack Harlow who couldn't sing for shit has a whole lot of Spotify views. Like somebody named all the Pilot Man or Mooney Mercury Baby or Zach Walter or like Dave B. And everybody who's rapping and dope ass rappers have no Spotify views. This is what I'm talking about. If you're a dope individual, of course you only have 5 motherfuckers in your live stream and 3 likes. Shout out to everyone, I appreciate y'all. 5 people are a whole lot. Don't get me fucked up, man. Don't get it fucked up, man. I would appreciate it even if I have 1 view. If even 1 person would be here. Or even if nobody would be here, I would appreciate it. I don't give a fuck. But anyways, this is the psyche of the world. If it got views, it's bullshit. If it's getting hated, take a second look at it. Astrology is a tool to know yourself. Of course it's hated. Of course it's casted stone against. If I wouldn't know that I'm a Leo, I wouldn't be so conscious and so cautious about me trying to get attention so much, or trying to be people-pleasing in a way so much. If it wasn't for me knowing that I'm a Sag Moon, I wouldn't know that my comfortable need is to get knowledge. And I would neglect my need, which makes me comfortable. I would fucking neglect it if it wasn't for me knowing that I'm a Sagittarius Moon. If it wasn't for me knowing that I have, I don't know, Venus and Gemini, I wouldn't know why I love talking so much. Why I love just yapping so much. I wouldn't know this shit if it wasn't for me knowing that I have Gemini and Venus. Of course I would know it. Of course I would still love to talk. Of course I would still act on expressing myself. Of course I would still react and respond to knowledge. Right? I would still know it. But it's now like clear as day. It's evidence. It's like a physical blueprint. This is what astrology is. A tool to know yourself. It's a blueprint. It's a map. This is crazy, man. This was enough evidence that you are who you are beyond astrology. I always keep notes. I always have some sort of diary. My moon's in the 6th house. I love to write. I love to talk to myself. I have a lot of Mercury influences. I have a whole diary. Notebook number 1. Notebook number 2. And there we go. Notebook number 3. I like to talk myself. And I was reminiscing on my old posts when I was like 13 years old, 12 years old on my old phone. And I was saying something. I felt like I'm on the stage expressing myself. I was like, damn, this is what the Leo sounds like. In the next note, I was saying, I love God, I love knowing shit. I just love wisdom, I just love philosophy. This is something a Sagittarius moon would say. You are who you are beyond astrology. And astrology is a tool to know yourself. With that being said, I think I will dip soon. But this is a great roundabout. We're like an hour in now. Know yourself. Know the human psyche. Know how you function. Know what you believe in. And know where your desires are. Are your desires given to you? Or is it your desire? Where is that desire leading? Is it leading down the train of thought which is like crashing? Or is it leading down the train of thought which is beneficial? Meditate. Write to yourself. Do the shadow work. Be into astrology. So you don't get lost into the program. Because, shout out to Inside 11, he said this once in the video office. In the world of blind people, the one-eyed man is the king. Something like that, man. In a world full of blind people, the one-eyed man is the king, man. This is imparable to you. When you know shit, you are a king in a world full of blind motherfuckers, man. Yeah, man. This is how the human psyche works. It's based on fear. It's based on animalistic natures. It's based on manipulation. And it's based on programming. And you only fall short of these instances if you don't know yourself. You go beyond that shit if you craft yourself. And how do you do that? How do I do it? How do I do it? I need to know how. Cut off your distractions. Leave your phone aside. Talk to yourself. And just get to know yourself, man. But anyways, I almost fell down. If anybody has any questions, this is the time to edit. Or if you guys want to add on something, this is the time to edit. Because I will leave in 2 minutes. I'll just wait. I'll just give you guys a chance if you want to say some more. I'm excited to go live, man. This is fun as hell, man. Because if you go live, your mind is expanded. Because if I make a video, I feel so limited to one topic. And now I can make a whole broad-ass topic of how the human psyche works. And dive into all kinds of shit, man. Sagittarius and Gemini love the shit. I know Mooney Mercury baby love the shit too, man. I can imagine. If you make a live stream, it's way more flexible. It's way more mutable. You can adapt to your chat. You can come up with new points. It's just way more flexible. And I think I will go more live soon. Yeah, man, I will make more live streams. I'm a whole Sagittarius, man. I'm mutable as hell, man. Especially when it comes to knowledge. I have a freestyle. Man. For the first half an hour I took notes, and for the last half an hour I took no notes. It's a freestyle, baby. It's 50-50. It's motherfucking 50-50. I'm like the balance. I like notes because my moon is a 6th house, and I like to be free because I'm a Sagittarius moon. I have so much balance between my Mercury and my Jupiter influence. It's crazy. I'm a Sagittarius moon in the 6th house. My Jupiter is in Virgo. My Mercury is in Virgo. And in the 3rd house. And my Venus is in Gemini. And my Jupiter's exalted is in the 4th house. And I'm a Cancer rising, man. Like Jupiter and Mercury is ruling my whole chart, man. Of course I'm orientated into wisdom, man. Dive deep and know your astrology. And if you want an astrology reading, hit me up on Instagram. I made a post, I'm now offering readings. Hit me up, man. It's very cheap. Only 10 euros. Very cheap, man. And I will go into great detail. I promise. I'll give it my all, man. With that being said, your boy's going to head out. Peace out, and thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, shout out to Mooney Mercury, baby. Check him out. He's dope. Shout out to Inside 11. Check him out. He's dope as hell, too. Shout out to Open Third Eye Beats. He made great beats. He's dope, too. And shout out to the Hanged Empress. With that being said, have a great day. Open your mind, and stay true to yourself. Your boy's signing out, man. Peace out, everybody.